holding when you use it in single screen mode because you can see all of that metal and those hinges. This phone is a heftier 12.9 millimeters thick. And it's also over 300 grams, so it feels like it's about 50% more phone you're holding than the regular Fold. Now, looks crazy on camera and looks crazy on paper. Those are big numbers. But holding this phone and using it, it's not sleek by any means, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel that ridiculous. For some perspective, this is actually thinner than the Z Fold 1, and the Z Fold 2, and the Z Fold 3, and the Z Fold 4, and the Z Fold 5. Something to think about. Either way, it does mean, while using this phone closed, it is a little bit clunky. The bezels are pretty thin and all, but this is obviously not why you're getting this phone. You're getting this phone because you can unfold everything and you end up with this massive tablet-sized 10-inch display. So now when it's open, this tablet is 3.9 millimeters thin at its thinnest point, which is over here on the left, and 4.2 millimeters at its thickest point. So it feels really thin and easy to hold, and suddenly 309 grams is not so heavy after all. And I think context, again, helps so much with this. Most 10-inch tablets are around 500 grams, so they're heavier than this. But also, most roughly 10-inch tablets, including Samsung's own, have 8,000 milliamp hour batteries. Not this one. This battery has to be squashed into this super ridiculously thin form factor, and it's also split into 3 separate columns. So this one totals 5,600 milliamp hours, which technically, yes, is the largest ever in any Samsung folding phone, but it's also definitely on the small side for something with a 10-inch tablet-sized screen, if that makes sense. I feel like I've hammered this home so many times this year, but silicon carbon battery? Maybe the next gen. It just feels like the perfect phone for that, obviously, being super thin like this. But it is also still, it's actually the fastest charging foldable Samsung's ever made. It's 45-watt charging now with a charger included in the box. So that's pretty nice. And they also kept 15-watt wireless charging along with the IP48 rating from the Z Fold 7. So the specs are pretty solid, sure. But the reason I'm saying that this phone is making foldables make sense now is because the screen that you get when you unfold it, this widescreen 10-inch tablet, is a massive difference from all the regular folds. Yeah, I think this really says it all. This is a full screen video on a regular slab phone. And we're all used to this, right?